And that's it, boys. The last thing I'm gonna do to establish Russia as the richest nation in 1546 is sell vodka, of course. We're gonna sell all the vodka and manage the biggest alcohol empire. We are continuing this campaign from where we last left it. In 1480, our player map mode looks like this. These lands are pretty much our vassals: Transoxiana, Sibir, Kazakh. We just got a Burgundian inheritance, and this caused us countless troubles. Starting from our income, we are losing 47 ducats monthly, mainly because army, fleet, fort maintenances and rooting out corruption. Well, the corruption is least of our troubles, it's just mainly because of our extension. So after we finish coring these provinces, it will go down. But another trouble with annexing Burgundy is that the Dutch revolt event can happen in Age of Reformation. So in order to stop that, I will need to move my capital to Amsterdam. You can move your capital in any of these lands, to be honest, in the Flemish and Dutch provinces, but Amsterdam is a great province with trade center, so I plan to move it there. And because of the circumstances that I'm in, I won't be completely following the mission tree in this campaign. My main goal will be to make Russia super rich with at least 300 total income by 1550, so in 70 years I will need to make it 6 times. So how we are going to fix this situation? First of all, I'm gonna make this a state, and in order to move our capital here, we need to remove this province from HRE, and we will need around 400 to 500 admin points. So for a couple years, no more wars. Now these units unfortunately gotta go. I cannot keep so many. You boys, please deal with the rebels. Forts, we don't need that many forts, especially in grasslands, farmlands. These are quite useless, to be honest. Even the one in Antwerp can go, and Luxembourg. Now what we can do with the ships, we don't need to disband them. We can actually split our navy and start selling it to smaller nations around us. And what I mean by this is, for example, we can go to Friesland, sell ships, and select our carracks, and these guys are paying us 80 ducats for these carracks that we don't need in the first place. It's not super important, but it's gonna save us a bit of money. I'm also gonna move my trading port here, and the trade setup needs to be adjusted. I'm gonna start collecting in Novgorod and in English Channel. We currently only have 7% of trade here, but in no time we're gonna boost this to like 30, 40, maybe even 50%, and the income will be starting to go crazy. We don't actually have that many loans, so to be honest, I'm not gonna try and focus on repaying them too much. I'm gonna more focus on my trade, like upgrading these trade buildings. Alright, so this is done. I sold most of the ships, got some nice cash. Army force limit is also fixed. Accidentally I deleted a bit too many units, but that's fine. So look at that, we are currently losing 17.5 ducats, and this is exactly the amount that rooting out corruption costs for us. Which means after we finish coring all the provinces, we will be in positive balance. Quick as that. Hey, we already have 30% trade here. Very nice. Oh, now check this out. Screw the money, to be honest. 170 ducats, but this skill-free guy 50% cheaper sounds so much better. I'm actually gonna purchase him right now. 6 ducats monthly, it's worth it. We need a lot of admin points. No, the game wants us to invest a little bit too much now. Give me 50 diplo. Alright, for this one we can take war taxes, I would love that. And here's the thing about the first mission that we completed. We selected the option that gave us core creation cost and some diplomatic abilities that are normally only available if you have espionage ideas. So I have been building some spy network on Poland, on England, France. These are the nations that I plan to attack in the next few years. So we can just go ahead and fabricate a claim on a whole area for just 30 spy network. Whole Normandy, let's go. Oh yeah, also what we can do is exploit development in Moscow, because we will be moving the capital. This will make it a little bit cheaper and also give us some money. And we can finally do it. So now after changing our capital, we can change our whole nation setup. And I mean trade companies. I will be unstating most of these states that have trade centers in them, like this one, Vladimir. We can go ahead and state this, state this. Just for now, I won't be unstating Moscow, because after Land of Churches we will need to complete the mission Russian Patriarchate, and one of the requirements is that Moscow has state metropolitan. But now we can unstate here, even Pskov, and now after unstating everything, assign provinces to trade company, plus 20% goods produced, and most importantly we need for these trade companies to have at least 50%, or I think it's 51% trade power to get additional merchants. Oh, we got an heir, but he's very bad, unfortunately. At least also we get +1 stability, which is cool. And look, after the month tick, we have 4 new merchants. These boys right here. So this is gonna make us a lot of money. Now, for now, the setup is gonna be like this. I'm gonna move from Champagne to English Channel, from Kazan to Novgorod, from Astrakhan to Kazan, and even from Kiev to Novgorod. And check this out. Just now, we're making 35 ducats from trade, and we have a positive balance. Our total income went from like 40 ducats to almost 70. Now, another thing I was planning in the previous part of this campaign was to boost Riga to make this an insane province. As you know, they have this mission in their mission tree. If they have 30 development, all these buildings, stability, they get an insane modifier. But considering that I have so many issues with admin points, I'm cancelling this plan, and actually I will begin annexing them. Save up some Diplo slots. So looks like I pretty much have to capitalize on this opportunity. If we declare on England right now, and I want to take these provinces in English Channel node, at least in France mainland, I'm not going for their actual island here. Nobody would be joining apart from Utrecht, and we can even invite Austria to do most of the work for us. So let me get my diplomats back. Yeah, we lost all the claims on Lithuania, which sucks. But I mean, there was really no point for us to declare on Poland because they're so strong currently. It's just not worth it. And alright, let's roll. Come on, boys, we gotta stop them. Don't siege. Austria, you need to help me out, buddy. Here we go. Alright, that's nice. We actually wiped these fools. Yeah, look at that. Oh my god, it's almost 30,000 stack wipe. Beautiful. Oh damn, France is fighting Castile, Aragon and Portugal. You know what would be sick if we could take Bordeaux and release Gascony for ourselves. We could take so many cores back from France. I'm keeping my eye on the hordes as well at the same time. So Kazan we could attack right now, but they're allied with Uzbek. It would be much more beneficial for us to wait until this truce runs out in 2 years. Then we can declare on Uzbek, take cores for Kazakh back, maybe even Sibir, and eliminate Kazan at the same time. And afterwards, it's gonna be Nogai, 1494. I actually love the fact that England is so aggressively trying to siege me down. This means I can just get even more war score. Look at that, and this is gonna be another stack wipe because they have nowhere to go. Take some of that. Okay, I want to take level 7 admin technology, so what I'm gonna do is now complete this for additional 10% tech and idea cost. This is great. Now it's super cheap, 435 points. Even gonna upgrade my Diplo. For the second idea, oh yeah, we can even upgrade quantity ideas. And for the second idea group, I will be going for trade, as I planned from the beginning. It's debatable, of course. You could take admin, you could take influence to integrate vassals first, but I'm going for a super rich nation, and this combined with quantity ideas grants 15% goods produce modifier. And next I have planned religious ideas, which is gonna grant additional 10%, so the goods produce modifier will stack really well. Now it's time to get some more cannons. I noticed that I didn't have many. Like, all of these boys need cannons. We can still get 14 more war score from just waiting, so I'm just gonna keep this war going for now. And in the meantime, truce with Uzbek is over. What can I say? It's time to absolutely destroy them. And you boys gotta go. Alright, that's all I really need. A little bit of a coalition cannot hurt too much. And actually, let's reduce the coalition a little bit by taking this. That's better. That is definitely better. So I'm currently at war. I won't core these provinces because I will be giving them to my vassal. I will, however, concentrate development. Concentrate here too. These ones we can core. And we should be able to finish this annexation by concentrating too. Here we go. Absolutely beautiful. Alright, so that is it. The war is pretty much completed. Let's just give all the cores back to Kazakh. Sibir will take another war, and I'm gonna take a little bit of ducats. Sweet, so let's go and release our new vassal, which will be, of course, Gascony. And we could complete the Russian Patriarchate mission now. Just need to get rid of the rebels. Oh, come on, man. Seriously? Do you really need me in this war? Here's the trick. I have a bunch of favors with this guy. I don't want to participate in this war. It's pointless. Let's just end it. We lost 10 favors, so we can go easily trade favors for trust and get it back. And he doesn't care anymore. Cossack aggression, bring them to justice. On our gold mine, let's build a castle and let's protect this province. Okay, now it's time to do this. Sell titles. Let's complete this mission until the end of the game. Cost of reducing war exhaustion minus 20%. Actually really good, I constantly reduce war exhaustion. Well, when this ability is not available, because this also helps. And a very great event which will give us even more stability. I'm just gonna start repaying the loans now. How good is that? We only have 5 loans remaining now. 1% ones. And yeah, we're still above our force limit because we lost some after the trade company conversion. And we're still making money, so that's really good. So fortunately for us, this guy was in a war and because of that did not enter the coalition. And speaking of the coalition, Europe was not entirely happy about us taking so many provinces from England. But I'm gonna push it to the limits. I'm gonna declare another war and this time on France because we can retake so many cores. And of course create a truce with France, meaning they won't enter the coalition even after they finish their war. And considering that he has 46,000 soldiers, I only have 30 in these lands, I will invite Austria, why not? Help me out, my boy. Boom, I reduced my inflation, and this grants us an insane bonus from our agenda. 15% trade efficiency for 15 years, really good, along with monthly autonomy change. This is an even better advisor considering we don't really use this one. And quantity ideas finished, land attrition minus 25 and land force limit plus 33%. So that is why I was so confidently staying above army force limit. So far so good, in 11 years we doubled our income. I'm surprised our ruler has not died yet, he's 70 years old. He's probably gonna die in the next few years. And I'm really waiting for that event. There is an event for Muscovy that Ivan the Terrible comes on the throne and he has 656 stats. So that's gonna solve all of our mana point problems eventually. Come on, get this fort. 64%, man. Hey, this is good. Nice, we got it. Of course, man. Sure. As expected, he died. We will still be able to declare wars, which is nice. And at least we can now complete this event. Secure strong leadership. Reform progress growth, all estates loyalty equilibrium. Very good. Additional 100 governing capacity, finally. Actually looking decent now. So I hope I can kill this guy on the hills and he's gonna retreat to Foy, where I can fight him straight again and hopefully fully wipe him. So let's see. Here we go. No, he's retreating somewhere else. Yeah, I realized that I did a mistake with this war. I should have released Champagne. So then I would have been able to take many more cores. Alright, so I'm done. I'm gonna give all the cores back to Gascony. One additional province here, from which I will release a new vassal or Lyon. Eventually I will release Champagne from my own province, so next time we fight France we will be able to give back lands to 2 of our vassals. And yeah, war reps and a few ducats. So here's our new vassal. And yeah, we could have gone for Tulu, but I figured they only have 3 cores after we take additional 1. So this should actually be better because these provinces are a bit more highly developed. I'm declaring reconquest on Nogai, and I will use this opportunity to eliminate this one province minor Sherwan at the same time. I'm not gonna co-belligerent him, don't wanna fight all these boys. Sweet, let's roll. We got decent amount of money, let's take this 5% construction cost reduction, another 10% from an icon, and let's start spamming these courthouses. We really need governing capacity, so this is gonna help us out massively. Oh, Chagatai. Poor Chagatai. Such a good stack wipe. I'm gonna let them go easy this time. That's it, full annexation. And we removed the hordes, which means we can complete the mission Destroy the Hordes. 100 power projection, which we already have unfortunately. But for 100 years, such a nice boost of morale of armies, global monthly devastation and global prosperity, really good. Ooh, I don't mind these claims. Damn, Oirat has no alliances. I was not planning to declare on them so quickly, but I might need to. Such a good opportunity. Let's make it a bit easier for ourselves and ask our vassals to share the maps of Mongolia and West Siberia. Sweet, here we go. Oh yeah, right, I forgot I need to wait 2 more years before I can start new wars. Oh, that sucks. Boom, our ruler has arrived. He's not gonna stay here for too long, so don't really care about his stats. He has a very good trade though, I gotta say, 20% advisor cost reduction. Oh yeah, let's go. Oh, come on, now this dude is joining. Whatever, I'm still gonna be starting a war versus Oiret. Charge, vassal, siege! Gonna also start some wars on a couple other fronts, such as the war here versus Avignon. It's just a free province, so why not take it? And my third war is gonna be versus Sweden. I'll ask Bohemia and Austria to help me out because I don't really wanna deal with these boys myself. It's not necessary, but I can do it, so I might as well. Let's force religion on this guy. Actually, this is gonna unlock us the next age objective. I can't remember if I've done this already. But anyways, let's do it. And Sweden has decided to become a part of our awesome nation. So because I cannot really take any of these provinces to myself, it will be going to Sibir and to Kazakh, and I'm taking a little bit of cash from this guy. And let's just finish the war. Colonialism is now available. And it spawned in Portugal. I mean, it's probably possible. I could perhaps request him to share it and I won't need to develop it myself. Oh my god, what the hell happened here in France? Castile, what have you done? I so don't like this. And Champagne was released. Oh no, that was supposed to be my vassal. What the hell, bro? Oh, I should have released these provinces, man. There's no other way. We have to declare right now. Now, that is so much aggressive expansion, honestly. I'll take the trade center as well, it's really good. And return these two provinces to France, so this guy doesn't exist anymore. I think that sounds good. The founding of Arkhangelsk. So this is a scripted event, really good bonuses to this province. Basically makes it a really good trading city. Awesome, let's go. So I think honestly not many nations would care if we would take these Orthodox provinces from Lithuania. And if I would attack them, I would have some major help. Like, look at this, I pretty much would not have to do anything. So I'm just gonna go ahead and ask Bohemia to prepare for war. Now I'm gonna start a quick war versus Uzbeks. And after a couple of months, I will declare on Lithuania as well. Perfect, we're good to go. Let's crush these lads. I wanna check the ledger quickly, how are we comparing to them? Okay, we have 4.46 morale. Everyone's basically on the same discipline. I'm a bit stronger than them, so I can easily go on one-on-one battles like this. Boom, a few more provinces from Sibir. Pesky rebels, man, pesky rebels. Okay, let's see how our battle goes. I will even sortie. This should be a stack wipe. Yeah, they just lost like 16,000 soldiers. So we can do some serious damage. Tier 3 government reform. Now this will change after we form Russia, so it's not that important which one we pick. I think I will go for this one, decentralized bureaucracy. We are so ahead of military technology that we can really afford to just barrage everything. And here we go, Ivan IV the Terrible. So we will lose this crap ruler and we will get a 656 ruler at 16 years old. Oh man, this is gonna be so amazing. Chance of new heir plus 50%, that's okay. 99% siege. Don't remember the last time I saw this. Wow. Imagine failing that. Okay, I just saw 20,000 walking in. That's what I hate, man, about carpet sieging such wide nations. They always have these stacks running around. 15k, 49,000 still left. And I'm still chasing this guy. Gotcha, buddy. Gotcha, buddy. You are dead to me. Nice. Minus 24,000. Okay, I have finally dealt with this guy. 99% war score. We need to take these 3 provinces for the next mission and then conquer Ruthenia. So 18 more provinces in this area, okay. And of course we want to take the trade center in Kiev. Okay, looks good actually. Let's take that. Boom, this is completed. Claim on Caucasia. For this one we will need 7 more provinces, so 1 more war. So since I don't have burger loans anymore, I can take additional gardening capacity. I will do that. Let's get some more crown lands. And now our situation is not that terrible. Minus 3%, that's okay. And these provinces in Kiev will go to my trade company. Boom, let's upgrade some centers. And this gave us a new merchant. 55% we have. So this guy doesn't want to share colonialism with me yet. Maybe I can temporarily ally Portugal. Bullseye. Now they do. And you know what? Let's speed this up just a little bit. I have excess mill points. So I'm gonna develop these provinces in my capital area. Nope, no royal marriage. I will actually break my alliance after I finish sharing the knowledge. Okay, time to go, my Danish buddy. He really thought he could win versus me. I think I see a potential stack wipe. Yep, he's done. See you soon, sucker. Oh yes, military reform. 20% morale of armies and mill technology cost. I don't really want to get behind in Diplo, but this boost is just so good, man. Gotta go for this one. And we did weaken Poland enough for Ottomans to come back. They always come back no matter what. Holy crap, 80,000. I don't think I will be snaking around, man. This coalition is something else. Let's just target his trade centers. Okay, honestly, this will work. I like it. Boom, slay the Lion of the North. Now I won't get the first option because I did not release Finland through the mission of conquest of Finland. So we're just gonna get 10 infantry which have 5% additional morale damage, which is not too bad. Now apart from the upcoming war with France, I will try to leave Europe alone for a bit. The aggressive expansion is kinda getting out of control. No more loans, repay the last one. Let's upgrade this trade of center to level 3. We're gonna make so much money through trade now. Oh, come on, man, just leave me alone. Byzantine refugees. One of the greatest events for sure. For 30 years, this insane technology cost minus 10% boost. Oh no, my agenda is about to run out. Okay, so I need to declare on Genoa. As much as I wanted to leave these European countries alone, we gotta do this. I won't take any European lands they have, just the ones in Crimea. And these are actually really good provinces, so it's good. And we can call in Austria to deal with Venice. Sounds good. Oh, Luca, you're in trouble, my man. Wait, what? Castile is hiring troops to Luca. These pesky animals. Man, these sieges are so unlucky this game, I cannot believe it. First 99%, now 92%. I figured while we're at it, we might as well take out Teodoro too. Okay, so that was pretty quick, I'm not gonna complain. Colonialism has spread enough, more than 10% in our nation, so it's gonna cost nearly 2000 ducats. We can easily embrace this, and we can upgrade our technologies. I'm actually gonna go for all of them. Diplo, Mill, and Admin. And since we have Admin level 10, we can take the third idea group, religious this time, and we can form Russian nation. So this is what we look right now in the player map mode. Let's form it. We're gonna get so many bonuses now, and governing capacity is gonna look crazy. New traditions and ambitions as well. Boom. Looking pretty nice. Russian Eastern Europe. And there's this little Russia name near France. Okay, so now we can complete founded Tsardom. Increased centralization will be removed from Russia. We gain monthly autonomy change, monthly modernization, and Russian government abilities +2 for 20 years. Yeah, so basically we unlocked these new missions here. We unlocked the modernization ability, but we are not gonna get any modernization for now, because we have so many privileges granted and they decrease it. So from now on, it will be our task to actually get rid of the privileges. And I think I will start with these advisor cost reductions, like it's not so necessary anymore. I earn lots of money anyways. I will remove it for boyars as well. Government capacity, man. Absolutely insane. So finally we can state everything. Most importantly, the lands in Burgundy, because they are super rich. We can take this, tolerance of heretics. We can take missionary strength now that we embrace the institution, doesn't matter anymore. We do need to retake strong duchies though, and boyars integration. Don't want the negative modifiers after annexing Kazakh and Sibir. And speaking of Kazakh and Sibir, we should probably concentrate development before finishing the annexation. Yeah, we can do this and we can do that. He's a little bit unhappy, but we can placate, and we're soon gonna finish this. Russian claims in the east. Oh man, look at that. Free development. That's like 20 dev for free. So I said we're gonna reach 300 ducats income by 1550s. Well, we have 34 years left. We're halfway there. Some nations unfortunately are starting to enter the coalition now. Oh yeah, it's not gonna look very pretty. At least France cannot enter because they're fighting Castile once again. Oh yeah, another thing. Siberian frontiers. They can only be established next to a city we own that can trace a road back to our capital. So this is one of the negatives of moving our capital to the Netherlands. We cannot establish these frontiers. We will need to make a way, a snake somehow, to our Dutch provinces. Or of course, whenever we want, we can move our capital back. But that's gonna be super costly. So it's just something to look out for. I don't think I will be doing it anytime soon. Ottomans enter the coalition. Yep. As long as the Mughals don't enter, I'm fine. And now I'm starting to annex Gascony right before I finish annexing Sibir, because after finishing one of the annexations, all the other vassals lose relations, and it makes it a bit more difficult to annex them afterwards. And of course, let's take the opportunity that France is still not in a coalition and declare on them. And let's retake the course. Not gonna take anything else, I believe. Otherwise, it's gonna be crazy aggressive expansion once again. I will call in my boys. Actually, only Austria, and let's go. Nice, Sibir has been annexed. Beyond the Urals, it changes few provinces' religion to Orthodox and culture to Muscovite. Local goods produce modifier. And we get a 665 Conquistador. Cool. And now this event, the Fate of Peasantry. We're pretty much forced to take one of these privileges. So this one overall is not too bad. National unrest reduction, national manpower increased, war taxes cost, boyars max privileges. But then we would lose modernization, a lot of it. I think I will be going for the second one despite the manpower loss. Like, we have insane manpower anyways. 20% is not gonna hurt us. This is gonna increase modernization, also one max privilege, and institution spread. Okay, let's take it. Boyars will rise up against Russia, sure. Oh my goodness, we can have so many Streltsy now. That's insane. I'll make another stack, because we can support 168,000 now. So this is really good, we gain +1 stability back, just because some rebels are revolting. Cool. I think I will make Brittany my new vassal, so I will take this peace deal right here. There is one more core in La Marche that I could take for Gascony, but it's occupied by Castile. I'm not gonna wait. Let's just take this peace deal. Release our new vassal, and I don't need this alliance anymore. Hey, we completed the recruit the Streltsy, because we have at least 30 of them. This event will allow us to establish a salary system for Streltsy. The Streltsy will demand their salary with every new ruler. Shock damage received -5%, and they're a bit more expensive. Or 100 mil points. I think we can go for this until the end of the game modifier. Sounds good. We are rich, boys. These guys have absolutely no chill. Keeps inviting me into these stupid wars. I just want some peace because I need to take care of my rebels and then seize lands for once and for all. Oh man, it's so annoying. The time has come to exchange our tier 2 government reform. Actually really good because this is causing +10% boyars influence. So this is gonna be much better. All estates influence -10. Years of separatism. Harsh treatment cost. Monthly oprikina progress. Oh, of course I'm gonna take it. And since we are not allowed to chill for a second, I'm now gonna attack Mughals. Let's go. Karakayunlu and Sind, no problem at all. How many troops they have? 25k? 46, that's cool. Ooh, establishment of Rostov-on-Don. For 400 ducats, gain a shipyard, 5 development, and create level 1 center of trade. Beautiful. Actually kinda forgot about this part. I need to enter these provinces into trade company. 48%. I think we need to unstate some stuff here. If we unstate this and this, we will have additional merchant. That's what I thought. Karakayunlu, get out of here. Oh, I didn't even notice this is actually upgraded. 10% local autonomy reduction. Pretty sure this used to be 5%. Everything was upgraded. How did I miss this? This is sick. Oh, you boys made a huge mistake. You're in trouble. I'm not gonna let you just siege this down. Come here. Oh, I was hoping for a stack wipe. Meanwhile, I'm carpet sieging his whole country. Oh my goodness, so many mill points. Don't have anything to do with them. We will need to improve Pskov 3 times, so might as well develop this province. It's not a state, so... Anyways. Gain 10 paycheck authority or 1 stability and lose 10. Actually, I'm kinda interested in this -3 unrest. Might just go with that. Yeah, let's change this and then take 1 stability. Oh yes, this is so good. All of these rebel groups are disappearing now. I don't remember the last time I actually saw the rebel icon disappearing from the UI because there's no more rebels. Now this is interesting. Cotton imports. Prices of wool decrease by 10% until the end of the game and cotton increases by 20%. Or we can just lose some trade power. I think we have to go with the first option, but the problem is that we basically don't have any wool provinces at all. all of them are here in India. This region is gonna be insanely rich. Yeah, I will click this. Perhaps eventually we will expand into India. Trade steering plus 50%. I want to have this one now. Let's start investing into trade companies. We can place some summoner here. Let's do this. Now, since I unlocked this 10% manpower, we also got land force limit plus 33%. The Russian ideas are sick. Core creation cost, manpower, land force limit, artillery combat ability and cost. Some insane ideas. Okay, last things left is to occupy his capital. And we're done. 97% war score. And it's just enough to give back all cores to Transoxiana. This is so good. Yep, more privileges out of here. Don't need supremacy over the crown. Don't need Cossack self-governance. I still want to keep the plus 100 governing capacity ones though. And yeah, this looks bad, but at least we don't get any rebels. Plus 4 unrest, nothing really special. We still have minus 4 in total. It's gonna take forever for these rebel groups to actually pop out. Like, look at this. These rebels are supposed to revolt in about 208 years. Good luck with that. And this is lovely. We have at least 20% crownlands, and we can complete handle the boyars. Reform progress growth and minus 2 national unrest. Boom, also completed this mission. 11 modernization and government reform progress plus 50. We actually don't have any more available rivals. I guess we're quite strong now. The Ottomans finally recognized that we are the good guys and they left the coalition. Good on you, Ottomans, good on you. In the meantime, I will go for a little bit of a mission on Oirat's lands. No, our golden era ended. It was such a stunning period of time. Anyways, I'll take some pretty borders. This way I actually start bordering Ming as well. No one cares, man. Next government reform, without a doubt, I will go for plus 1 diplomat and all estates loyalty. Think we can do it, boys? 172, 26 years left. Prepare for war, Austria and Bohemia. We will be going for Lithuania once again. Oh man, Ajam is getting nasty. He's occupying Karakayunlu and he's allied with the Ottomans. This sucker, man. I'm really surprised how it's still age of discovery in such an age. By selling titles and taking burger loans, we now have 8,000 ducats. And I am very interested in this 10% goods produced modifier in Amsterdam. Let's bump it up a little bit. I'm really interested in Moscow's great projects as well, like this one. All estates loyalty, cost of advisors with rulers, religion and tolerance, really good. And now it's time to invest more into trade companies, trade value modifier for a whole region plus 10% in this one. So let's build this. Entire same region minus local autonomy minus 5. Yes, please. I will have to hope that I can at least take the remains of Karakayunlu. I wonder what's this guy's war goal. Conquest of Ham. Okay, so perhaps he won't take Shirvan. I will go for this conquest. It's crazy how large of an army we can support now. I'm maxed out on Streltsy already. Hey, we got actually a lot of lands that we can still take from Karakayunlu. I'm quite happy with that. And in the meantime, I will also be going for a conquest versus Lithuania. Let's destroy these boys. We need 7 more provinces for one of the missions. Weirdly enough, Denmark managed to ally them, so gotta take care of that. Oh nice, I was waiting for this. We can get tier 3 government reform, which will reduce minimum autonomy in territories and reduce trade company investment cost. Really helpful for us. And this allows us to complete this mission, which will give us 5% more crown lands and 50 admin power. Alright, for this one we just need to gain 14 admin per month. That's easy to do. I can just get this advisor, for example, and upgrade him. So I'll actually take one loan and upgrade him right now. Boom, completed. Oh, look at that. These bonuses are sick. Gotta go for trade efficiency. Yeah, and this is until 1551, so it's exactly helping us achieve the goal of 300 ducats. We completed modernized the state as well. Even more government reform progress. Modernization, innovativeness, and own province with the highest development gains university, dev cost modifier and institution spread 200%. This is 42 and Moscow, I forgot how much it's also 42, so I wonder which one it would select. I kinda want it to happen in my capital over here in Amsterdam, so just in case I will develop it once. And let's click this. Awesome, let's go. And I have so much manpower that I can sacrifice a little bit to speed this up. Nice, 5% goods produced now. Oh, Lithuania. Oh, Lithuania. You walked into a problem. Denmark wants out, and I don't blame them. Break your alliance and get out of here. 2,000 tickets for free? Don't mind that. Actually, I don't want to run these loans. Having interest is really annoying, so let's repay them. What is that? Rebels actually spawned. Unbelievable. So from Karakayunlu, I just want to take the provinces in Persian trade node pretty much. Yerevan and Tabriz are a must because of the trade centers. Oh wait, Tabriz belongs to Persia. Okay. So I'm just gonna take something like that. Yep. We're wiping Poles here. Sweet. Wow, for 25 years. Province war score cost and 10% core creation cost. And this is also really good timing because I'm gonna pour a lot of stuff from Lithuania. So good. Let's use our Polish spy network to steal modern ideas from them. A little bit of more modernization for us. And I'm gonna wait a little bit until my overextension goes down and then I'm gonna finish the war. Looks like I don't actually need to fight the Ottomans to get provinces from Persia. Akkayunlu is no longer allied with the Ottomans, so I can attack them and break Persia's alliances. I think that sounds good. That will be my next target for sure. Along with France, of course. And Kazakh has been annexed. How good are we looking now? The Russian Eastern Europe. Alright, Poland, I will let you go now. Beautiful. And just like that, we complete Conquer Ruthenia. Gain a claim on Poland region. Monthly autonomy change. And this event gives us a choice to develop one aspect of Kiev. Of course we're gonna develop trade. And this gives us stock exchange in Kiev. Oh god. That's a level 22 building. Modernization is 81 at this point. And we need 9 more for this. Proclaim the Emperor title. Time to upgrade our ships. I had barks all the time, so now I'm upgrading it to caravels. Cost 2,000 ducats. Holy. The Russian Orthodox Church declares independence. 50 admin and increased relations with pretty much the Balkan nations. Or we can get claims and lose Patriarch Authority, or lose 50 and get perma claims even on Constantinople. Whoa, these perma claims sound amazing. I don't really have any Patriarch Authority at this point, just give me that. Oh yeah, this is beautiful. All the Byzantine lands. For tier 5 government reform, we have so many amazing ones like this one. Boyar's military service. Unlocks privilege for nobility, which affects our infantry and cavalry. Infantry cost minus 5%, country allows Chelsea, well we already have this, but this also increases Chelsea force limit by 20%. But I think I'm gonna combine artillery cost with our ideas, and barrage cost is really nice because I'm using it constantly, so I'ma go for this one. Alright, so this war is done. I don't actually need to take anything apart from the cores for Brittany, and I also want to take Paris because it's a great trade center. Let's not go too overboard with aggressive expansion. Let's finish this. Sell some titles, seize lands, repaid some loans, and now it's time to invest. There we go, made some trade company investments, and I also want to develop a few more provinces for vodka monopoly. So I want to develop these grain provinces. This one twice. Actually don't have that many diplo points, but there's only one more left to do. Now we can start the Akkayunlu/Persia war. Let's roll. 211 income now after we upgraded ships and made some investments after the last war. 90 ducats left. After we get the Persian provinces, this is gonna increase quite a lot because we're gonna add another trade company in Persia. Okay, here's our vodka monopoly. And the fate of the peasantry mission. Privileges related to peasant freedom gain additional conditional modifiers. Global trade power. That's sweet. Right, you break alliance and you can get out of here. And we can white peace Mamluks. So that's it, there's my peace deal with Akkayunlu. Concentrate a little bit. And what do we have here? March into Caucasus. 150 admin is nice. Some more claims on Persia. Of course, this is the lazy option. If you want to go crazy, you can get an ally or a subject here in this region and feed him provinces and get a diplo relation until the end of the game. Now we have some national decisions available. First of all, promote vodka sales. Minus 33 institution spread is nothing, to be honest, because We're not gonna embrace the next institution anytime soon, so we can click this, get some cash. National unrest, which is nice. They will lose 10 prosperity, but I'm not actually gonna spend any more diplo points to develop them, so it's fine. And we can proclaim the emperor title. Formation of the Russian Empire. Enables Russian rule ability. Yeah, okay, so we lost the Streltsy units, but we keep the ones that we had. So I had around 50 of them, which is not too bad. And this is pretty much made for the age of absolutism, because you get max absolutism, yearly absolutism, and then of course these new abilities. Whoa, at maximum power this gives 10% core creation cost and dev cost, improved relations and diplo rep, yearly army tradition, harsh treatment cost, and you can spend these points to get some manpower, lose even more war exhaustion than we previously could with our previous abilities, idea cost national tax modifier, and even decreases all estates influence by 10%. 15% reduced local autonomy, forces the next active estate agenda to be successfully completed, and parliament debate to succeed if any is active. Okay, I completed another agenda, and now we can complete appease the patriarchate. Until the end of the game, patriarch's loyalty and max privileges. Concentrating metropolitan will now give 10% local tax modifier instead of state maintenance. Alright, let's go. And we can westernize the court. Now for this one, I wanna go with 10% goods produced modifier. So we need a master of mind. Oh yes, we finally got him. Upgrade to level 2 and we can complete this. For 25 years, 10% goods produced. So I kinda expected a little bit more resistance from the Mughals, but they're like trying to focus my provinces and not really contesting or unsieging, so it's really easy. Now to be able to core these provinces, what I need to do is seize some lands from Transoxiana. Boom, that's basically the whole Persian region that I had. Lovely. 238, so 10 more years left. I mean, this is gonna significantly increase once we complete the ideas. I've been slow on that part. Age of Reformation, so late, 1540. Alright Persia, time to give me a donation. Oh, come on man, smugglers. I need this money, bro, I need it. This just doesn't stop, does it? Oh man. And last trade idea. Now this should boost our economy quite a lot. Not only the caravan power plus 1 merchant, but finally the policy with 15% goods produced. Okay, exactly the provinces that I needed. So this will go into trade company, this will go, and Tehran of course. Level 2, and level 2. I just need to make sure everything's scored. Guarding capacity is once again struggling, so I'm gonna build more courthouses. And that's it boys, the last thing I'm gonna do to establish Russia as the richest nation in 1546 is sell vodka, of course. We're gonna sell all the vodka and manage the biggest alcohol empire. No, but seriously, what we're gonna do is sell titles and complete this amazing monument. So here we go, let's invest all the manpower that we have and even more money. Here we go, it's max level. 10% goods produced modifier. So now check this out, we are earning 192 ducats from trade and our total income is 308 ducats in 1546. Goal achieved. Our empire looks like this. And if we go over to the player's map mode, it looks a little bit bigger because we have a few vassals. And yeah, just a little bit behind in technologies because of all the conquests that I did. I didn't play exactly optimal. I was scoring some stuff while I was with minus admin efficiency. Basically, it was not a min-max game. And of course, the Burgundian inheritance kinda changed the whole strategy that I had from the beginning. I gotta say, I'm quite happy with how we expanded. We have nearly 3000 development, running quite a large army of 237,000 soldiers. Bunch of merchants here from trade companies. 12 merchants in total. Of course, these might not be the best ideas, but it's really good for what I was going for. Not only trade ideas increase our merchant trade power, trade steering, trade range, but also mainly I was going for this combo for the policies. Of course, I didn't complete religious ideas, so I could get another 10% goods produced modifier, and we could easily get even more richer. But the video is long as it is, so I will finish it here. So I hope you enjoyed this Russian run. If you would like to have the save file for yourself, consider becoming a Patreon or channel member. The links will be in the description. Make sure to click the like button and subscribe if you would like to see more videos like this. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Peace. And I want to say a huge thank you for supporting the channel on Patreon to Voino.